Hello everybody, I am back with another Mr. Weird Thought topic, and in this video I will be talking about and discussing a video that I had the chance to do in my TikTok. Was basically me talking about a concept of how I would make a Pokemon game. If I ever had the chance to make one, this is how I would make it. This is what, everything I would love to have in it. And also, I had the chance to upload it in my YouTube channel, so it will be in the link will be down below, so if you want to check it out to have an idea what this video will be about. If not, stay tuned to understand the world of Pokemon. Let's start the video. Alrighty then, let's get started on how I would create this Pokemon game if I ever had the chance, which probably I'll never have the chance, but if somebody knows Nintendo, give them this idea. I don't want credit, I don't care about the credit, just make this game happen, No, but for real, okay. So, to give you an understanding how I came up with this idea is, or the reason why I'm going to come up with this design is, here's the whole concept. Imagine playing a Pokemon game where you get to play all the regions, collect all the Pokemon in one game, all the legendaries and mystical Pokemon, and truly experience the world of Pokemon. Not just a region, no, every region that's ever been made. Even regions that are mentioned in the anime. And that's how I would do it. And the reason, like I said, I'm doing this is because I've met people, or I've known people who've never played a certain Pokemon or never experienced this region of Pokemon. Never experienced this region of Pokemon, but love this region and would love to, So I thought, why not combine every region? Because I will be honest, my favorite region is Johto. I would love to go to Johto and Sinnoh and this in one game and not worry about, the next game. And have a game where it feels long and be able to, truly enjoy the world of Pokemon. And I will keep repeating this. So, yeah. But before I explain everything, I will be dividing this video into 3 sections. The concept of the game, the plot of the game, like the story and everything else, and finally how how you would collect Pokemon, interact with Pokemon, and how everything would work in Pokemon collecting, and etc., etc. So, let's start it. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to imagine this. Imagine, and this is how the game would start. Imagine a traditional Pokemon where you start. It has a moment where it asks you, you hear that theme song that every Pokemon plays. Then, you notice every professor from every region. And of course, in the center is Professor Oak. And Professor Oak will be like, hello, welcome to the world of Pokemon. And he does his traditional explanation of what Pokemon are, how to interact with Pokemon, and etc., etc. Then he's gonna ask you, what region are you from, or where are you from? That's when a list will pop up. That list will have every region. So the way you will do this is you will pick the region you want. And let's say for me, I want to be Johto. I will click Johto. It will ask you, are you sure? You click yes. And then he will be like, oh, you're from this region. And of course, the professor from that region will step forward or move forward and be like, hey, you're from my region. Great. And of course, or either Oak will say that or the professor will probably, from that region of yours that you chose, will say. And then of course Oak is going to be like, all right, let's start with your name. not with your name, but let's start, getting to know who you are. And of course, the first option is going to choose, are you a boy or a girl? You will choose a boy or a girl. The second option is you will customize your look, and you will only customize your 4 basics, which is the hair color, the hairstyle, your eye color, and then your skin tone. Sorry about that. With those, then he's going to ask you, what is your name? You give him your name. My name I like to use in games is Mex. That's my gaming name I like to use a lot, so I would use that. After that, then you will, meet or show you. It will show you your image of a rival. You will either pick. You can this time. I'll make it interesting where you will pick whether it's a boy or a girl. And if you pick a boy, you get to choose the name of the boy. Your rival if it's a boy, and same thing with opposite if it's a girl. But the thing I will make interesting is, with your rival is, whichever you choose, your rival will kind of have a different personality. Like if you have a pick, the male rival, he will have the attitude of how blue and like the traditional rival, he's gonna be better than you. He wants to be better. He wants to be showing that I can do everything better than you and stuff like that. If you pick the female, she's gonna have that same mentality, but she's gonna be a little more nicer. But she's gonna always be like, I use intelligence to defeat you. Not by love, or not only by love, but intelligence and having better experience than you. That's how she's gonna be like. So you will pick whichever rival, and then that's when the game truly starts. You wake up, you're in your room, and note, the way I would do this is it would be like the design of Pokemon Sword and Shield. It would be like that 3D where you would, show clearly a 3D model of you, not a chibi or something like that. You would wake up, you would go downstairs, it would be your mother, of course, like traditional games. She would be like, oh, you just woke up. Oh, the professor, it would start like a traditional Pokemon game. You would go to professor. The moment you go to your professor, of course, that's where you meet your rival. Like I said, depends on the male or female. Your male will be waiting there. They're waiting for you, and he'll run in, before you. He's like, let me go in first. Let me choose my Pokemon before you. Let me get the better Pokemon and stuff like that. If it's the female, she'll already be in there waiting for you. Like I said, it's gonna be a little. I want to do something different with the choices. So with that, you continue the world of Pokemon. It's basically a traditional game. You go, you explore, you battle Pokemon, you do the gyms, you do the elites. But the once you are done with everything, this is how you know you will be done with every region. Even the first region, with your origin region, which is your home region, and then the other regions. 2 things will be chosen. You will either get a letter, or you will get you will meet up with an assistant from your professor who will be like, well, either way they will still say the same thing. Oh, you're complete with the Pokédex. You're complete with everything from this region. You did everything. The professor wants to meet you and congratulate you. That's when you go back to the professor. He will congratulate you. He will, give you a gift, or even 2, depend, I'm still thinking about it, but he will give you a general gift or something, like a Master Ball or something that it's worth completing, like you get a Master Ball and then you will get something else. So after you complete your home region, he's gonna ask you, where to next? Where is your next destination that you want to go? And of course, a list will drop down and we'll have the rest of the regions. Those regions, you get to pick wherever you want. There's no list, oh, I have to go to Kanto. Then no, you get to choose wherever you want. Like, for me, like I said, I'm from Johto, and all of a sudden, I feel like going to Unova. I want to go to Unova. I don't want to go to Sinnoh or Kanto. Sorry about that. I want to go to Unova, and it's the second game I got to own, so I'm going to go based on that. So with that, he will either give you two options. He will give you a plane ticket or a ticket to to go to a ship. And and the reason I'm saying that is because it depends how far it is. And to make it interesting, like in some regions you have to go in plane, some regions you have to go in boat, or in some regions you just go on train. But for now, it will show up those two options. And of course, he'll give you the ticket, you go, then it'll skip to a cutscene of you going to you going to your mom, and she's congratulating you, she's giving you stuff, and that's when you another cutscene where you're entering the Ooh, give me 1 second. Mountain Dew. Basically he will oh no, sorry, my bad, I lost my train of thought, my bad. Basically, the cutscene, you enter either the plane or the boat. The cutscene then continues where you land, or the ship already docks in the other region you go to. And that's when, once you land, either the professor or your next rival from your other region will show up. If it's your rival, he or she will take you to the professor, or the professor will be waiting for you. And the reason I say that is sometimes I'll make it where sometimes the professor's busy doing something and you gotta help that professor in that quick in a moment with the rival, or the Pokemon professor will be there, the rival will also be there. They take you to the lab, and of course it does that routine. And I've thought of doing two options after you enter to the next region. But I feel like I'm gonna stick to one region, but I want you guys to give me your thoughts and opinions about this. Option one is you continue the Pokemon with the same starter you chose from your previous region. You bring that only one starter, and you bring it to the next, and you also get to choose that starter from the next Pokemon. Or I also thought of doing where, scratch that idea, and here's where you basically start from scratch again. You have to choose a new starter, you remake your team, and once you defeat all the gym leaders, then you can use your old team from your previous region. And of course, it does the same thing. You go, once you choose your starter, you explore that region again. And the difference is the region won't be the same. The region will change. Like in some cases, there will be a new gym leader for this region. Like the old gym leader left, he retired. So either his son or a new somebody who passed down like the role. Okay, this is I'm the son of the previous gym leader, and that's what's gonna make it interesting. You don't know this gym leader. You don't know if he's going to use the same Pokemon or if he's going to use a different Pokemon. So every region is going to be more modernized. Like, let's say in Johto, there is a burning temple. In this version, it's a later on in the future where the temple's already built, but they still have a monument talking about the history of the temple, how it was burned and how it was eventually rebuilt. And the music will also be modernized, where it will have that same music from the previous, but it will either have a remixed version or a modern version or just a little bit different theme to it. But, as I continue, you continue doing that, everything else. And there will be, where I also thought of doing, where each region will have a different, thing you can change. Your accessories, in this region, this style is more popular. Like, this style of clothing is popular. In this region, you can change your hairstyle. In this region, you can buy certain cool bags, accessories that you can, own. And, like I said, each region will be different. It will still be the same as the previous regions like you played in the old games, but it will have a twist where it feels new, it feels brand new, it doesn't feel repetitive where it's this region again. Wait. This is not here in the previous this city looks bigger. This part looks added. Well, of course, it's later on in the future. This is a modern day game. If you understand where I'm trying to go with. So, like I said, that is the main concept of it, or that's what I have so far. And like I said, to truly know you when you are complete with a region, once you're done, you will either get a letter or you will meet an assistant. With that, they will let you know you are done with this region. You are able to move on to the next region. If you do not get the letter or meet the assistant, it depends, that means the game is letting you know you still have a lot to do. There's another story you got to do in this story, or there's a thing you got to do here, or you got to go to the elites or stuff like that. And once you are done with all the regions, you're completely done with all the regions. What I plan on doing is, at the end, there will be a tournament, an event, where you and every rival from every region you've met have to battle. The first rival, like your first rival will be your last rival. But every other rival, like it might be random. Like you might meet you might battle the rival from Sinnoh, and then from Kalos, and then from Kantos, and everything until the end of your home region. You will battle each of them. It will be strong and everything else. And at the end of that, you will have the opportunity to battle with one of the iconic Pokemon's trainers from your region, or I might do it where you might have to battle the 3 iconic trainers, which is Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, or Pokemon Green, which she's, I think that, if you don't know who Pokemon Green, she's the female, but if you already knew that, yeah, I don't need to explain. So, yeah. But that's what I thought of doing. You might battle those 3. Out of those 3, you don't know who you're going to battle. Like, let's say this person plays it. This person had to go against Red, but the other friend of yours went against Blue. And in your game, you might go against Red or even Green. It's a mystery. Like, that's the point of it. Like, I want this game to be feeling new, have like a story, have a compliment, like have moments where like Pokemon Soul Silver, there is a point where you get to meet Red and you get to battle him. I want to bring that concept in that game too, which basically, in other words, leads to the whole concept of the story or the plot of the game. Before you battle Red and the whole thing, there is a story in this game. And in case you're wondering, does this game have a story? Or is it just a pointless in the sense where are you just going to battle Pokemon, do this? Will they have a story? Or is it just, yes, there will be a story. And the story is based on 2 things from the whole Pokemon movie and games and shows and stuff like that. It's from Pokemon 2000 and finally Pokemon XD. And the thing the whole concept is, while you're playing as a Pokemon, while you're exploring the world and everything, in every Pokemon game, there is always a part where they introduce the legendaries in that region. Everything they have to do with the legendaries, everything like that, they talk about or reference a legendary. But in this time, the moment you get to hear about a legendary, there's tragic. There is somebody that tells you, oh, you didn't hear the news? There is this mysterious man who's capturing all the legendaries for his own personal reason, which the whole concept is, or the whole villain of this game is, there is a Pokemon bounty hunter or Pokemon hunter or whatever you want to call it, who's capturing all the legendaries and all mystical Pokemon and keeping it for his own personal reason, and corrupting the Pokemon, every legendary. He's corrupting them, which is kind of like in the Pokemon XD game, where somebody, if I'm not correct, in that game, makes Lugia dark, like a dark Lugia version of that. which that's kind of the whole concept. And I think that's also into another movie, which somebody makes a dart and like a Pokeball that corrupts the Pokemon when they're captured, something like that, where he captures a Pokemon, and what he does is he uses either a similar device to the to like the dart ball or whatever it's called. I don't remember what the name of the Pokeball is, but he uses that to corrupt them and use it to truly control and rule the world of Pokemon. Like, he wants to be like, the Pokemon are for me. No, and the legendaries are mine. I want them. Nobody can have, I want to have them as trophies, and I will do whatever it takes to take them. And when you meet him, that's kind of what he says. I'm not gonna let a scrawny Pokemon trainer or a little kid stop me from my plan of having all the Pokemon for me. And the thing is, when you battle him, you will battle with him with some of the mystical Pokemon or regular Pokemon he has, and that's kind of what I have so far of the concept. And let me know what you guys think, or do you have a better idea for the story? But like I said, that's all I have for the main story for it. And of course, the other main story is, you and your every time you enter a region, you have a mini story with your rival and stuff like that. You have to stop maybe a moment where you have to stop a new fresh kind of member of the Team Rocket, where you got to stop them. But also, like I said, it will probably connect to that main story of the game, which is that evil hunter, Pokemon hunter. But like I said, let me know what you guys think of that concept. I know I haven't really thought of this, but it's just like, and now I will be talking about how the Pokemon concept works, like owning Pokemon and all that stuff. And let me get straight to the point. When it comes to this game, yes, you will own every Pokemon in this game. Yes, in some occasions, you will have to trade people with Pokemon, like find the starters for every Pokemon. You have to trade with somebody from online and playing with other people. And in certain, like when it comes to legendaries or mythical Pokemon, there will be certain Pokemon that are events. Like in some occasions, you have to, in this special event where they're gonna release a Lugia. You go to that region and you just gotta randomly find where Lugia is. Once you find him and you battle him, you'll capture him and keep him. I will do something like that, something not in the game, to keep the game fresh, keep the game at least a little bit interesting. But with the Pokemon in general, I will make it where, in the beginning for now, you will not be able to transfer other Pokemon from this game, because you're going to really capture everything, the whole Pokemon in this game. So you don't have to worry about that. Maybe eventually you could transfer, but in the beginning, so far, you'll be able to capture and keep every Pokemon in that region. And I have thought of doing an event or a special day where one day out of the year or 2 days out of the year, you will have a higher chance of getting a shiny Pokemon, a higher chance to catch, stuff like that. And when it comes to the gameplay, the Pokemon will kind of be like how they have it for Pokemon Arceus, the gameplay and the whole concept, where the Pokemon are free, you're walking, and you'll see a Pokemon walking, and might run towards you, and boom, you battle them and stuff like that. Which, that's kind of the whole concept of how it all will work with the Pokemon. Like I said, this is all at the moment, because I fully have thought of this at a random moment, but also little by little, I've also keyed moments to remember, to be like, if I really had a game, this is how it would be for the Pokemon, and stuff like that. But, overall, like I've said, what do you think of this concept? Do you like this concept? Do you think this game would work? Or would this game not work? It wouldn't be good? You don't see it being as big? Or do you like the concept, but there's certain things that would have to be fixed or worked on, or replace certain concept that I've said and replace them with better concepts? Let me know what you think. And by the way, comment down on what you would call, or what this game would be called. Because I haven't thought of a name for this Pokemon game. Like, I've been thinking like something like Pokemon, Pokemon Terra or Pokemon Navigation or something like that, and something stupid. But for now, the one that really caught my attention was Pokemon Terra, because it's the world, the earth of Pokemon, stuff like that. But let me know, comment down what name you would give this Pokemon game if this was ever released or something like that. And like I said, I hope you enjoyed this concept. I hope you maybe hope this game one day is ever made, ever created. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think of everything, like I said. And thank you for watching. And like I always say, I'm weird. Don't judge.